Hi everybody, Matt here from Matt Likes Comics. I went to a show this weekend, which you probably could have seen footage from the other day, called the Ottawa ComicCon Winter Edition. Now it's similar to the main Comic Con that they have in September, in the sense that they've got a lot of dealers and a couple of small things going on in the background. They had a couple of artists come in who were selling their wares and such from the local area, but it's missing the usual panels and actors, artists, such like that, because it's just a small. It's only about the third of the size of the regular con. However, it stretched for 2 days, and I went for both days. And the first day I brought my kids, so I didn't do any shopping and or filming that day. I simply brought my kids to go and enjoy the experience of the con, and they bought some stuff and they had a good time. So on the second day, the Sunday, I went back and I did my shopping. And I picked up a few books. I was very disappointed in one way. There was a book that was on my top 10 I wish to have for 2025 list that was there on the first day. And stupid me said, I'll be back tomorrow to get it. I don't think it's going to be gone. Sure enough, it was gone. And oh well, this is a lesson. Buy it when you see it. Buy it when you see it. I can't harp enough. But I will show what I got. And what I got was pretty nice. I got deals on just about everything. I spent a lot less than I expected to, because I would pick a book and go, oh, maybe I'll get 5 or 10% off. But I was lucky enough that in some cases I got a substantial discount, and I want to thank all the vendors. I basically went to every vendor in the hall at one point and bought something, because I truly believe in spreading the wealth as much as possible. That way, at least, if nobody's making any money, at least they all made a little bit of my money. So we'll see what happens there. As I said, you can see in the footage that I did a couple days ago what I did, who I saw, and all that stuff. Now, let's get to the books. First one I'm going to start with was the most expensive book I bought for the day. Usually we leave these sort of things to the end, but I really like this one. This is Adventure Comics 278, which has Supergirl in the past with the Kents, and the Kents going, hey, I wish we had a daughter like her too, so that we could have a super daughter and a super son. And in the meantime, Kara's fixing a Superboy robot. It's a cute little story. I read it in a compilation years ago, but still, the cover. The thing is, this book is in great condition, and I got it for a lot less than the 70 on the sticker on the book. And I want to say thanks, Norm. Next up is another Adventure Comics, but this is from the Aquaman era. This is Adventure 451. And I like it because it's a huge Starro cover, and because Starro's on the cover, the book is actually worth slightly more than the rest of the run. Here we have Adventure Comics 461. This was the last one I needed that had the Justice Society in it. This was their first story of their small little run in adventure, and I finally got it. There's also a Wonder Woman, Wonder Girl story, and Flash. This is the era when it was the big, I think they were 80 pages or 100 pages. Oh, 68 pages. It's right on the cover, 68 pages. No ads, so we got all story. Next up is a character that I did a video for not long back, for covering his Dell books. And today, because I had a chance to pick up a bunch of them cheap, I bought a lot of Tarzan books from DC. This is Tarzan 237. 241, 242. I like this cover a lot. 243, another shark cover, pretty cool. 244, 245, and I think you know what the next one is. That's right, 257. Gotcha. I will be doing a video once I read these books about the DC Tarzan, because as I said, I would do a follow-up on the Gold Key to from the Gold Key one to the Tarzan years, and then there's a good chance I will do one of the Marvel years of Tarzan, and thus completing the trilogy. The next two books I bought are the last two issues of a war title that, if you're watched my channel for a while, you know that I like a lot. And that's Weird War Tales, number 123, which has a gorilla on the cover, wearing a hockey helmet. Not quite, but you get the gist. I play for Ottawa Senators, so I'm going to kick your ass. And then next up is the final issue of the run, 124. Ta-da! Enemy Ace is on the cover against somebody, I guess he's up against. It looks like an old. I would imagine it's a story that involves ghosts or previous lives based on the cover. And speaking about Enemy Ace, I also bought Star Spangled War Stories 148, starring Enemy Ace. I saw this and thought, wow, what a great cover. So I decided to pick it up. A small, I wouldn't say minor per se, but an interest of mine are war books. And I'd like to pick up more, but I haven't, I don't get the chances because, as you'll see later, I spend a little too much on one character. That's right, that character is Homer Simpson. This is issue 1 of Simpson Comics. I got it for a deal, and since a few guys I know online are having a run with Simpsons comics, it sort of FOMO'd me a little when I saw it, and decided if I was going to get one, it would be the first one. It's not Homer's first appearance, my understanding, or Bart, but it is the first appearance of the Simpson girls, from what I understand, and a couple other characters that are in the book. I'll know which characters when I read the story. Next up, I had bought one of them. Now I have two. This is Showcase 99, starring Power Girl. I just need Showcase 97 now to have her three issue mini run in Showcase. I do like me some Power Girl. She's pretty awesome. Next up, before you go thinking, oh, all he did was basically buy DC, the next couple books are Marvel. Check out Marvel Spotlight 15 with the Son of Satan. Another amazing cover. And I want to thank Chris at G-Riz Comics for the deal he gave me on these ones. And this is Marvel Spotlight 17, also the Son of Satan. I now only need 3 from the Marvel Spotlight run to finish the Son of Satan run. And then I can concentrate on his 1970s series of, and then I'll have the 70s run, and then I'm going to concentrate on the 90s run after that for him. Now, here comes the last character. I think you all know who it is. What I like is that I got 3 books with go-go checks coming up. This is Superman. Let me start from the beginning here. Superman 193, and it is an 80-page giant. And I've seen this in ads in DC books for so many times over the years that I am so glad to finally own a copy. These 80-page giants are hard to find. They all seem to be the holes I have in certain 60s collections. Next up, another one whose cover I like, Superman 195. I like it because Superman is captured, Supergirl is captured, Kandor is captured, and Krypto is captured. But the whereabouts of Beppo the Super Monkey are unknown at the time. We have Superman 198, where Superman meets the real Clark Kent. And Perry, of course, does that usual mid-air smoking thing that he always seems to be doing when these types of revelations come along. This one has me actually really, really interested. I don't think I've ever read this story before. Most of the other books I bought, I've read the stories at some point. But I don't think this one was in a collection that I have. And the last book I bought, trying to finish the 70s run of Superman, is turning out to be more difficult than I thought. There are a lot of issues that are just, is people don't collect it, so they're harder to find. Dealers don't necessarily bring them in like this. They do have the Silver Age Superman is easier to find because people, at least it's a Silver Age comic. It has a couple dollars value just for its age. The 70s Superman, on the other hand, if it's not a key, it's sometimes harder to find. This is Superman 246. It's one of the ones from that 1971-ish, 72 era where it was 25 cents for 48 pages, where they had just gone up slightly, which puts it around the area of my birth, but I don't think this is it, because this one is December. So it's either December 71 or 72. Now, to be honest, if that's cover price December, wait just a second, if that's cover dated to December 71, this might be my birth month, where it will come out in October. So let's take a look. It is 1971. So there's a good chance then that I'll check the release date, because this actually could be my birth month for October. That's neat. And I didn't do that on purpose in anything. So those are the books that I bought at the Ottawa Winter ComicCon. If you like the books, please like, comment, subscribe below. In particular, comment on anything books you like or might have, or in the alternative, if you didn't like a book, tell me too. I like to see what people think, and I like to have conversations about comic books and so forth. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. I appreciate your time, effort, and I certainly appreciate all the dealers that were at the Ottawa ComicCon this weekend. I love you guys. If you guys weren't around, I wouldn't have these books. My name is Matt. I like comics, and I hope you do too. Have a good one.